My name's Kenny, and I grew up in Melbourne, Victoria, pretty much my whole life. Life for me before I got to know about Jesus was a pretty rough one. Because Mum and Dad were always working, I had so much free time for myself. Out of that freedom, I grew up meeting the wrong people. During high school, I met some wrong friends. These friends introduced me to addictive substances like tobacco, alcohol, marijuana. And in Deakin, I hung around the wrong crowd again. Every weekend, we'd start going out, drinking, partying, taking drugs during the week. And then as time went on, we were introduced to other substances. So we started taking speed, cocaine, ecstasy, stuff like that on a weekly basis. I got to a point where I was smoking it maybe once, or more than once a day, really throughout the whole day. I even go to class at uni high. So my mum found my drugs, my stash of drugs at home, and she got absolutely depressed, sad, crying, broke down in tears. I didn't really care about what Mum and Dad thought, how it would hurt them, what I was doing was, I didn't feel the love they had for me. So she wanted to find help for me. And she read in the newspaper one day an advertisement for Box Hill Chinese Salvation Army. And she saw it and she thought, oh, Salvation Army, maybe they could help because they've got a good reputation for helping drug addicts. And one week she came up to me and she said, Kenny, I'm going to this new church. Why don't you come with me and visit and see what you think? And at first I thought, no, that's not my cup of tea. No, I'm good with that. I'm good with how I am. I'm enjoying myself. I don't need that. But week after week, for maybe half a year, she would constantly ask me, hey, come down, check it out for yourself. In order to please my nagging mum, I said, sure, I'll come down so that you can shut up. And then I went with her one weekend, and I don't know, it felt weird because it felt absolutely welcoming. I didn't need to prove myself to be accepted by anyone. And so from that day onward, my ideas about church changed. So I started going more and more to church with her. And out of going to church on a weekly basis every Sunday, I stopped going out on Saturday nights. And as time came along, I got invited to join the young adult service, which was on a Friday night. So by God's grace, really, I stopped going out on Friday and Saturday. So in that sense, I stopped drinking. I stopped taking speed, ecstasy, the party drugs like that. And over time, I started getting more and more involved in church. And as I was going to church more and more and more, I learned more about this person named Jesus and what he has done for me. That he came to deserve to save the sinners. And I thought to myself, I've done so many bad things. I've done everything I've lived for myself is for myself. And to tell me this one person came so that I could be saved. I didn't believe it at first, but over time, as I continued to serve more and more and more, I learned about what love is. I learned about how to love other people, care for other people instead of myself. The change, the transformation God has made in my life has been, I would say, ridiculous. When people talk about miracles, I don't need to see arms growing. I don't need to see blind people seeing. I don't need to see mutes talking. The miracle for me has been my life. A life of a drug addict being turned into someone who's now, I'm proud to say, I'm a follower of Jesus. I believe personally that God has put me through all those things in my life so that he can equip me for his glory. He can equip me so that one day down the track, I might come across someone who's going through even darker situations that I have, so that I may be able to share, connect with them on that level, so that I may be able to explain how Jesus has helped me, so that they too can hopefully accept Jesus one day and be saved too and be transformed from that.